Hey there, so you're looking for a dog trainer here in Cambridge, and yeah, it's a pretty big decision. You know as well as I do that this isn't just any old city. When it comes to training your dog, having someone who gets the local scene is everything. So let's break it all down.
Man, that quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? We're not just talking about sit and stay. We're talking about helping your dog handle the very specific, very real energy of our city and be cool with it. And that's exactly what we're here to help you figure out.
Okay, first section, the Cambridge Challenge. And this is all about why that local knowledge really matters. Look, training in Cambridge has to be about more than just the basics. It's about those real-world skills, right? Like, can your dog stay chilled out while you're trying to grab a coffee on Mass Ave? Or maybe not lose its mind every time someone walks down the hallway of your apartment building? A trainer who lives and works here, they get that stuff. They've seen it 1,000 times. All right, so what does good training actually look like? Let's talk methods, credentials, and the different formats you're going to see out there. Okay, you are going to hear this term a lot, and for very good reason. It's really the modern standard. And look, positive reinforcement isn't just about bribing your dog with treats. It's about building a real bond of trust. You're teaching them what you want them to do, which, let's be honest, is so much more effective and kinder than just punishing them for getting it wrong. So here's something you should know. Massachusetts doesn't actually require dog trainers to be licensed. That's why seeing certifications like these is such a good sign. It tells you that this person has put in the work, they've studied, passed some pretty tough exams, and they're serious about their profession. It's kind of like a shortcut to knowing they've got some real expertise. So, which of these is the right fit? Well, group classes are awesome for learning general manners and, probably most importantly, practicing how to focus when other dogs are around. Private lessons, those are perfect for digging into specific problems happening right in your own home, like going nuts when the doorbell rings. And then you have board and train, which is a really intensive option if you've got a super busy schedule. This is a really important point. At the end of the day, your dog's well-being has to be priority number one. That means you'll want to avoid any trainer who relies on things that cause fear or pain. Think choke chains, prong collars, that sort of thing. Humane methods aren't just nicer, they actually build a more confident, reliable dog. And that's exactly the kind of dog you want by your side in a busy city. Okay, let's talk about the practical stuff. Money. Knowing the typical costs is going to help you plan and budget for this. So here's a general breakdown of what you can expect to pay for training around Cambridge. As you can see, the prices really range depending on what you're looking for. A 6-week group class might run you a few $100, but a multi-week board and train is, a much bigger financial commitment. This should give you a pretty good ballpark idea as you start looking around. Okay, so you found a few trainers you're interested in. Now it's time to talk to them. Going into that conversation with the right questions is absolutely the best way to make a choice you feel confident about. So, here's your checklist. You definitely want to ask about their methods and listen for how they talk about keeping things positive. Ask about their credentials, sure, but also ask what they do to keep learning. A great question is, how would you customize training for my specific Cambridge challenges? Make sure you're clear on how progress is measured and get a full cost breakdown, no surprises later. And this last one is key for certain issues. Ask if they're open to working with your vet. That shows a real team approach. And finally, let's talk about some local rules and resources. You gotta know the city's regulations, and it's also great to know the best spots to go practice all those new skills. 8 feet. This number is a big one to remember. The Cambridge City Ordinance says your leash can't be longer than 8 feet in public. It's all about safety on our crowded sidewalks. And yeah, that means those long retractable leashes are pretty much a no-go here. And here's the rest of the checklist for being a dog owner in Cambridge. Your dog has to be licensed with the city, and of course they need a current rabies vaccine, that's state law. As we just said, leashes are required everywhere except for a few special zones. And this last one's big for apartment dwellers. Excessive barking can actually be a noise violation, which is just another reason why training for quiet manners at home is so helpful. So where can you go to practice? Well, Daney Park has that great fenced-in area, which is perfect for working on recall without any stress. Fresh Pond Reservation is fantastic for practicing focus on a leashed walk because you'll have joggers, bikes, all sorts of distractions. And Magazine Beach has those time-restricted off-leash hours, which is another awesome spot to work on your dog coming back to you. So, something to think about as we finish up here. With the right training, how is life in Cambridge actually going to change for you and your dog? Because really, this isn't just about stopping a few annoying behaviors. It's about making your whole life together here so much better. Just imagine it, enjoying a coffee on Mass Ave, taking a walk along the Charles, and having this calm, happy, confident dog right there with you. We wish you the best of luck in your search. Finding that right person to help you is really the first step to enjoying all the amazing things about this city with a dog you can be completely proud of.